What if this is happening so we can get this, so we could get this, so then we could get this? Yeah, let's talk about it because that's what you follow me for or should follow me. If you are a fan of Roman Reigns like I am, last Friday when this shit was going down in the ring, you were screaming at the TV, "Don't do it, Roman. Please. No. WWE, don't do this shit." And then Triple H went and did that shit to us. If you notice, I posted nothing the whole week because this whole week I have been thinking of this and having nightmares, no pun intended, of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes becoming besties. Man, that shit got me fucked up. But let's break it down a little bit. We're gonna have to take a step back to move forward. So we're gonna take it back to WrestleMania season. After Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble, it was obvious that the target was Roman Reigns. That was obvious since WrestleMania 39. But then out of nowhere, The Rock showed up. And they did this whole shenanigan where Cody and The Rock agreed that The Rock and Roman was gonna give us one of the many dream matches that we have been wanting to see. Finally, we're gonna get The Rock versus Roman Reigns. But no, we instead got the birth of the Cody Crybabies. The backlash from the fans when this happened was fucking crazy. And to be fair, as much as a Roman Reigns fans as I am, and growing up watching The Rock and The Rock being one of my favorites, to be honest, I myself thought it was only fair that we get Cody versus Roman because Cody won the Royal Rumble. So now we find ourselves in the WrestleMania kickoff. And trust me, this night might be the most important night in this ongoing story. It was here in front of the Bloodline family tree that Cody, quote unquote, disrespected The Rock and his family, forcing him to slap the taste out of his mouth and choosing a side, the right side, the side any man will pick: family. Family is such a key word in this story. Then we see how everything unfolded. I don't think I need to go into explaining the feud that began with The Rock and Cody and how these guys gave us the best WrestleMania weekend in history. Even a non wrestling fan knew what the fuck was going on in the WWE during that weekend. So, Roman loses the title and disappears for some time. The Rock also disappears after promising Cody that he will be back. During the time Roman was gone, Solo Sikoa grew a set of balls and crowned himself as the new tribal chief. He sent Jimmy and the Wise Man packing and is now pursuing the WWE title as the tribal chief to a whole new bloodline set. Ironically, Solo is doing what he is supposed to be doing, not only as the tribal chief, but the enforcer to the original tribal chief. Roman comes back during the SummerSlam main event, aka WrestleMania Night 2 Jr., and costs Solo the title. Other few bloodline shenanigans happen here and there, and now we find ourselves with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes tag teaming versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu at Bad Blood in Atlanta. And we're still asking ourselves, why Roman? Why? Well, this is where my theory begins. Many people thought The Rock or Jimmy would return and place themselves as Roman's tag team partner, but that would be way too easy. That will also have Roman and The Rock back doing the same thing they were doing before WrestleMania. So hear me out. Imagine you are The Rock. You had left for wrestling for such a long time and came back after many years. You had this dream mega match between you and your cousin, but that couldn't happen because Cody got in the way and disrespected your family. There's that word again: family. As The Rock, your biggest brag to Cody was how your family is so great and your family is so loyal and your family is so respectful that you acknowledge Roman Reigns as your tribal chief. But now you come back, and when you come back, you realize that the guy you acknowledge as the tribal chief not only lost that position, but is now fighting against his own family and half sided with their biggest enemy in Cody Rhodes. And that's how we get the domino effect that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Solo realizing not only the position of power that The Rock has, but his history acknowledges The Rock as his tribal chief. And this is the best way possible for us to get the Bloodline Civil War games at Survivor Series. The rest, come on guys, y'all could put two and two together, right? Though we would love to see the original Bloodline win, I can see them losing the War Games. And by way of this, The Rock becomes the number one contender for the WWE Championship. And we could get that match between The Rock and Cody Rhodes. A match that would actually help elevate Cody. Because we gotta be real. Cody have had some good matches during his title run, but he hasn't had any great matches that actually elevate his title run. Cody versus The Rock is one of those matches that solidifies Cody as a champion. After his match with Cody, his next match should be The Rock versus Roman Reigns for the head of the table. The dream match that we've been wanting to see. The great thing about this is that the Bloodline storyline has become so big and so important that The Rock and Roman don't even need a title for this match to be great and to have us all involved. These are two megastars that we've been wanting to see face each other. Will it be dope to have this match for a title? Yes. Is it necessary? No. Cody walking out as a champion after all of this would place him in the position that WWE really want him to be. And it also a good setup for Cody versus Roman 3 for the title. Once Roman is the one, the only head of the table, the tribal chief, from defeating The Rock. But what's your thoughts on this? Do you see where I'm coming from? Does it make sense now why we need to have Roman and Cody tag teaming? Leave your opinions in the comments, and my name is Vigilante Talk, and let's talk about it because that's what you follow me for or should follow me.